And check out the view from the CTV Skywatch camera looking out to the northwest there. Just a little bit of thin high cloud. 27 degrees is where we're at right now. That is our daytime high. 13 was our low, and we got to that at 6 a.m. this morning. And for those of you that were up at 5 a.m., there were a little bit of shower activity going on out there. Not a lot. East-southeast winds right now at 17 kilometers per hour. Our humidity value is slightly elevated at 58% there, a little above what we normally are for this time of year. Temperature-wise, looking at temperatures well above average in most areas, and that is going to be the continuing trend, especially tomorrow, which has the perspective of being the hottest day in the 5-day forecast and from a lot of vantage points as far as temperatures go. What we've got here is a very strong, very solid area of high pressure is the word to describe this. It's at the surface, mid-levels and aloft as well. What we have here is a system pushing onto the BC coast, but because that area of high pressure is very broad, most of the cloud cover is being diverted to the north. So areas in the central interior all the way up to Fort Nelson, some disturbances moving through there, and they have the potential for seeing some thunderstorms tonight, so they're under a thunderstorm watch right now. On this side of the Continental Divide, just seeing some heat being reflected and interpreted as active weather right now, but really there is no active weather going on this side of the Continental Divide. As I said, in some of the higher elevations, already seeing some shower activity in the central portions of BC and heading up into the Fort Nelson area, but pretty quiet on this side of the mountains. Now, as that system continues to try to override the area of high pressure that's at the surface in BC, could see some pockets of disturbance moving through tomorrow, but mostly we're looking at that being isolated into the foothills and, as I said, higher elevations. But that area of high pressure should keep us fairly stable here in southern Alberta, but don't be surprised, late day thundershower activity just due to daytime heating, very possible. Down east, looking at a sun and cloud mix for most areas, system moving up the Atlantic seaboard, causing chance of shower activity in most of these areas over the next 24 to 48 hours, but no heavy rainfall is expected, so no warnings are out. We got 28 degrees in Hayes in Winnipeg right now, 29 and 28 in Regina and Saskatoon, 29 in the capital, 32 in Kelowna right now. We've got sunshine, sun and cloud mix we'll call it, in Vancouver, and also sun and cloud up north in Whitehorse and Yellowknife at this hour. East Kootenay, your overnight forecast for tonight, you're looking at clear skies tonight. 18 degrees for a low, 36 for a daytime high tomorrow, and therein lies the possibility of seeing some late day thundershower activity, southwest winds at about 20 kilometers per hour in the afternoon. For the Crow's Nest Pass, 13 degrees for a low tonight. You'll have clear skies tonight, beautiful sunshine tomorrow, 36 degrees for a daytime high. Medicine Hat, also 36 for a high tomorrow. Your winds will be out of the south at about 20 kilometers per hour, so that drying trend continuing for your area. Lethbridge, we're looking at a few clouds tonight, 14 for a low, and then tomorrow lots of sunshine, 35 for a daytime high, and that could be a record breaker if we get to 35. There's your 5-day forecast for the next few days, and even when we cool down as we get into Friday, 23 degrees, that's just a degree below average for this time of year, and then it looks like temperatures start to climb up again as we get into the weekend. Step out of frame, let you take a look at those average, or rather record temperatures. 34, check that for tomorrow. If we hit 35 degrees, of course, we'll be establishing a new record. So 1985 was a warm one in the record books, and as I said, we could beat this one tomorrow if we hit 35 degrees. So have a really good Canada Day evening, everyone. Don't drink and drive. Have a good time tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow.